Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's a psychic. Happy Sunday. Psychic investigator. So, I hope everybody's doing well today, this evening. Huh? Oh my god, I like this dotard tester. This is good. Yeah, Lucian, I received a message, Lucian, but so I'll respond. Oh my god, it's raining. It was a beautiful day, right? Lucian, it's gray skies. It looks like northern England or something. So, Like I feel kind of naked. It's so interesting. I don't have very big earrings and I don't have a lot of makeup on and I don't have a headdress. It's okay. Sometimes it's a good thing. So guys, a lot to discuss today, huh? So guys, I want okay, all those other things here, comments, all the things. So just gonna read over some of the topics for today, okay? So I think I'm gonna start with this topic. It's totally unexpected, and it's not a very serious questions. No, it's that Dotard. Okay, Dotard did not like SNL. Did not like it. So of course he always complains about a Saturday Night Live, and from time to time I watch the clip that he complains about. So this time I watched it, and actually, guys, I recommend it because it was really great. It was great in the sense that it's this clip where this guy comes up to him and he's quote unquote an angel and explains to him, okay, let me take you to the life as if you had never been president. And it shows what things would have been like if he hadn't been president and if Hillary had won and how much happier everybody would be, everybody who works for him. So it's just, I don't know, it's just amazing, okay? So then it was just so interesting because I thought, oh wow, and then it was very straightforward, okay? It was very straightforward because it showed towards the end. Hi Don, how everybody, okay? So towards the end, it said there was Mueller, Robert De Niro as Mueller, and as you guys know, Robert De Niro was one of the people who got the bomb, the bomb threats. Like he's very anti-Trump, so he was there as Mueller, and he said, "Oh, don't worry. It's not like I had to waste my time investigating this guy for treason." It was very. That's what everybody's thinking. They were just saying what everybody's thinking, right? And so he was so angry at that. I mean, we know he has thin skin, but I kind of want to know, guys, what is it about that? What is the reason why? I understand he's thin skin. I kind of feel like, because it's true, exactly, Mr. True, it's all true. So what is, and I was back. Hi guys. So I was in and out. I mean, I was out. I actually went to this work and I was thinking about it. I was like, does he know? Is the humiliation what is painful to him? That he knows that it's like, imagine if he knows he committed treason, everybody knows. Because I think before he thought people, oh no, they don't know. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. No. So I'm just a little curious, okay? So what is the reason here? And then, as you said, Jen said, does he wish you? I think he wishes he had won. Okay, so, and guys, lately on Twitter, I've noticed the change. Even among the Democrats, I actually feel like, guys, in the end, that remember how I used to think the Democrats are too mild, okay? And now I saw people like Eric Swalwell, a lot of people saying, "Oh, he's a mobster," and people were saying he's had a 40 years of criminal career. That's true, but now it's being said every day. People talk about it. It's not, it's not a taboo. Nobody cares. It's true. Everybody knows it's true. Okay. Callie's saying that the Melania divorce. Guys, I honestly don't think he cares about Melania at all. I don't know why people think about the Melania is like this. Just think of Melania is like a tree. She's a decoy. She's a doll or something, decoration. But I don't think I don't think he cares too much about. I don't think. Do you guys? Okay, you know what? Let me see. Actually, this is an interesting question. Does he love? I don't think he cares about Melania at all. How does he see her? Okay, I feel like he just sees her as a paid employee, okay? And that's how she acts anyway, right? Does anybody actually think that she like him? No, she doesn't. Yeah. I mean, right? So, well, not exactly arm candy, no, more. Not more, I'm sorry, it's not the same, I don't know, I just feel like she's a thing. It's not arm candy. Arm candy actually sounds a little warmer, you know? I don't know, she's a thing, okay. Yeah, maybe arm candy, but there's more there, I don't know, it just seems kinda I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so let me just let me like close my eyes right away and get into it, guys, because I feel like there's going to be so much that's going to come out. Okay, business arrangement. That's it. Business arrangement. That's what it is. A business arrangement. It's a little bit like, for example, if you had, for example, Hollywood movies, or about Hollywood, like Rock Hudson. This is not a good example because he was gay. He could not come out, but it's like you have to maintain a facade, and she is the facade. Okay, so I almost feel like arm candy suggests sometimes that the person can actually have a degree of agency, but I think in his case, I don't see that she has any agency whatsoever. Okay, so you know what I mean. So that's it. Okay. Let me see here. Let me start. And then okay, let me just tell you the other topics and then get started right away. Okay. She did not get society, guys. This is not necessarily true that she got society. I don't think Trump really ever got into society in New York. No. I mean, maybe she went to some parties, but not the society that he would, not the Upper East Side kind of society. Okay. But anyway, so anyway, she got rich, but rich but crass. Okay. She's famously he's not accepted into New York society. Okay. So, all right. So then I'm just going to go over the other topics. So then somebody mentioned is there a Republican plan to get Pence in? I don't know that this is a super urgent question, but interesting question. Okay. Then this is an urgent question I must do, which is the ACA repeal in Texas. What happens next? I feel like it's not going to go through, but let's see. And then Ryan Zinke out. Okay. Then, okay, my God, this is so funny. Oh God, did you see Stephen Miller and his hair, spray on hair? Did you see that, guys? I didn't watch it. Grace, she's like, oh my God, dude, look what's going to happen. Tomorrow, Stephen Miller's going to go on Joy's show. Oh my God. And I was kind of nervous. So can you believe can you imagine if you're the kind of person going to spray on hair? I'm going to go, right, excuse me, I have to go spray on some hair right now. I'll be right back. I'm going to spray on I'm not, and I know I have like green grays that I don't cover. I could actually, there's things you can spray on your hair to cover the gray, but that's too much, right? That's kind of intense, right? How do you not know? You might as well just get, no. Wendy, did you, no, I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Seriously. I put the photo. I'm not kidding. Serious. It's like you could see there's like a thing on his hair like this, that it's a spray on thing. It is. Because oh my God, let's see, guys. Let's see. Actually, see if I can post here. Oh no, I don't think. Okay, one sec. Okay, one sec. Okay, I'm gonna post it here if you have not seen it because it's a big deal. Okay. It's a big deal, huh? Yeah. Oh, hair. Okay. There should be the link. Okay, so you made me. You know what? Double right click on this because if you click it, I think it's gonna navigate away from the window. So no. It's like really. He's like, before I go on, I'm gonna spray my hair. Okay, like this. It shows the before and after. He was bald around here. Then he sprayed some hair. Oh yeah. No. What is the what? No. Huh. So can you imagine like you show up like, oh, and it's a different color? I mean, it's like I don't know. I don't know. I used to think I thought he was gay. Okay. Then I thought he was gay, but then I'm like, maybe he does not have a gay friend. Okay, because if you know what kind of person, like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's a little strange. It's a little too much. Huh? Uh-huh. So, so this was just a conversation about topics before I get started. Okay. So, oh my God. So then, no, I could. Can you believe it? I would not. I would not have believed it. If not, I was like, no, you're kidding. No, you're exaggerating. That's not true. That's not true. And then here we have, okay, so then he went over there and he said, the government, we're going to shut it down. Yeah, I'm going to shut it down. I'll shut it down. If we don't shut down, if we don't get well, we're going to shut it down. Huh? Yeah. Hmm. So I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, they're going to be a face down. Okay. So, no, transplant guys, no. Spray on. And somebody there's if you look on Twitter and put like Stephen Miller hair, there's videos. Somebody so creative put together, collated a video of an infomercial of this product, the hair product, which is a spray, and Stephen Miller as a spokesperson. It's true, guys, it exists. Okay, I'm not making it up. No, no, no. So can you imagine RuPaul? He's like, what? So okay, and then there is he's so oh my God. So okay, so then Oliver North, okay, Oliver North plugs. What do you mean plugs? What is that, Lucian? Is there such a thing as plugs? Is there? I guess it exists, right? Surgery for what John Travolta did. Didn't he get some sort of hair implant or something? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? What is that plug? What are you talking about? Plug? What is that? Oh my God. Plug? You like, do you imagine like you get a little button? Oh my God. Whoa. Whoa. It's not Halloween. Is that your costume? No, it's my hair. I don't say. I don't say. Oh my God. Wow. Amazing. Huh? And what, by the way, have you guys seen what's his name? Elon Musk. He had almost no hair in the 80s or something, 90s or however long. And then he got like, he got hair implants. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. And then the other thing, guys, is Oliver. I don't know if I want to do, but Oliver North, okay? Oliver North, in one of the requests, what's up with Oliver North? A great guy. Oh, I've seen you before, huh? Oliver North? Oh, you're back, huh? So, and then ICE and immigration. Okay, ICE, what's gonna happen? ICE, great place. I love ICE. ICE, ICE, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. No, I can't joke about it. It's terrible. So okay. Okay, so let me get started here. Okay, let's get started with Ra. And how he's feeling. Okay, the other thing, guys. The other thing, I know I realized Christmas evening. I love this song, the Vanilla Ice. I like that song. It's so hilarious. I used to wanna dance like that, but kind of, how he moves his head like that. It's so funny. He's so Vanilla Ice, Ice, baby. Vanilla Ice, Ice. I don't know. It's just very funny, and it's so he's just so hilarious. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm talking about Vanilla Ice. Yeah, Vanilla Ice, baby. Yeah. 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 So, so what a guy! I love Milli Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true. Doc could talk about fake. Dun, 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 I do. Wait, wasn't it him? Oh, it was. Oh, he was on the other thing, guys. It was on Meet the Press. That's what it was. Oh. Uh-huh. So okay, and then one thing I that was not on the list, and I'm thinking, talking to having conversations, we should ask is Christmas Eve is next Monday. So what is going to happen before Christmas? Okay, any big developments? Huh? Hmm? Oh, so is there going to be developments? Okay, between now and Christmas. So Yeah, I'm cleansing my it's funny. I feel so naked. I feel like I'm, I don't know, like a dead or something, but it's okay. It's not so it's all right. It's all right. So, all right. So no, miss nothing. I'm just going over topics. Okay. So let's start with Parasdara. Why he's upset about SNL. Okay, now I already discussed everything. Now, why is he upset about SNL? And then then I had here, guys, Melania, because someone was like, Kali, she said, she, Cherry, Cherry, where's she here? So I had asked about Melania. If she thought he was upset because they mocked Melania. I want to know, how does he feel about Melania, because I don't think he cares about her. She's like a business, she's like a business thing. Okay, she's a okay. So all right. So then, okay. So what's happening here? So, guys, this is kind of interesting. Okay, so the first thing that it said, the reason why he's so upset is because indeed it's his worst nightmare. The exposed, because it shows that as much as he has, obviously he has these, unrealistic dreams, and he's like always like pumping himself, pumping up his story. He's also aware of the fact that he his whole life has been about hiding the fact that he's a lie. Okay, he's a lie and he's all these secrets. So then she sees the show, and then Mueller is like, "Oh, we're investigating treason," and everybody's laughing at him, because that's, to him, that's his biggest fear, that people are going to laugh at him. And this is why, guys, the thing about Obama is showing the reason why he hated Obama too, because Obama made some sort of joke. I don't even remember what it was, and he felt like he was laughing at him. How could he laugh at me? Okay, so his whole life is about proving to people that, it's like knowing that he's a fraud, but at the same time pretending that his whole shtick is truthful. Okay, so this is why. Okay, it's like it's a prelude. He also, like I said before, guys, I feel like he knows this is obviously this is coming. Okay, and yet, I mean, this is coming. That it's what this show, what the SNL did was to change the narrative, meaning to move to a place where he's no longer president, and he cannot stand it, because that's what's happening. Okay, he knows it, and he's going to be exposed. People are going to laugh at him. And then that's part one. Now, the relationship with Melania, what it shows was that since he's so insecure, there's, like I said, guys, what's so interesting is that there's no there. Okay, he's very shallow. So, what that means is that, um, he sees, Melania as a coat, I guess, a coat hanger of sorts. Okay, in a way, she's is the one who can show off the expensive, and this is why she always has to wear expensive clothes, because she has to look like she has money. Okay, and this is why it doesn't really, you can't, for example, she can't really wear something that has a, that is cheaper, because the point is to show off that it was expensive. You know what I mean? So she does a good job. That's the thing for him. It's She does the job of showing that he has money. That's the purpose of the wife, from his perspective. It's to have an image that he wants. And and then as I was seeing this, I kept thinking to myself, okay, so does it bother him that, she seems to be, why not some like regular, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with marrying a foreign one, but he seems to like the Eastern European. What is it about her that he likes? Okay, as opposed to a regular American woman, or somebody else. Okay. And it showed that she's as transactional as he is. And that makes him feel better. Okay, because it's also that American women don't like him, okay, for several reasons. First of which is that he's a disgusting person, okay, and he's really, even the most um, transactional person is not. He's just extremely unlikable, okay, and then And then and that's it. She's as transactional as he is. Okay, this is very very simple. And I said before, I think she speaks the same language that he does. Okay, in the end, and I feel like she's a survivor. Okay, in the sense of like, that's why she can go out there and put whatever t-shirt, whatever. She doesn't really care. Okay, this is remember actually it's like what she is. I don't really care, do you? That's kind of who she is. Okay, so this is why it's not just a dictator, is that I think there's part of her that is not submissive. They want to paint her as, oh, she's so great. No, she's not. She's transactional. She likes to survive. She wants the goods. She wants to wear the expensive clothes. Okay, and it's showing that she's not different from all these women who marry these oligarch types or whatever. It's not like there's among them, it's not as if she doesn't know what she's doing. Okay, it's not as she thought there was going to be some like love or something. It's just, it is what it is. It's like she puts on a facade, she puts on her makeup, and there's a lot of women who are like this. Okay, except that, yeah, I feel like, because if you go to the upper, there's a lot of women who marry wealthy men. But what is it? What makes? Let me just ask this: how is Melania different from all these women who marry, let's say, the guys from some Upper East Side guys, hedge fund guys, or whatever? Whatever. Let's just see how is she different? She has a dark side. Okay, I'll just say, guys. Okay, I was doing a reading for my sister today because I did, I do like the whole thing for her whole her year, okay, upcoming and all these things that she's going through. Like 2 hours and a half was crazy. And then I was telling her that the thing with these readings is that it's very blunt, and I actually try to sugarcoat it, but in this case it reminds me of this state, the thing I had told her. It shows, okay, I'll just say she comes from the prostitution world, okay, that's what it said. And you know what I mean? Or she's dealt with she knows that world of women who are kind of having transactional relationships with men. Okay, I'm not just, I guess, I don't know, just saying, okay. Yeah, no, my sister support. Yeah, she like half sister, half sister, whatever. But anyway, so she's not here. She's not in the US. Okay, but anyway, long story. I don't want to talk about me. Let's just go back to this. But um, so this is it, okay? And so it's very, most people would be. It takes a certain kind of person to be involved in that world, and the whole world of what is it called? The lying and all the hustling and all that, the bullshitting. Okay, it's kind of like the grifting and all that. So she's okay with that because she is familiar with that type of person. And that's, and in a way, it's showing that Trump's self-image is connected to this. Yes, it's Trump's self-image is connected. He sees himself as like he's a wannabe oligarch. He's not an oligarch, but that's the people that he models himself after. He doesn't want to. I don't think he wants to be a hedge fund guy. He doesn't want to be a CEO of a traditional American company. He just wants. This is how right. So I just feel like he's just in his mind, he is like a sort of like he's like a gangster-ish type. He's in that trade. Okay, that's his business. He's not the guy who's like, oh, I wish I was the CEO, GM, or something. He does not care about legal businesses, right? That's not something he even admires or aspires to. So this is why. Okay, so no. So okay, was he upset about the suggestion that Melania would leave him? No. He's always the center. It's always about him and how he's portrayed. Okay, so it's almost like as if you have a house and everybody else's furniture. Okay, so he's the house, everybody else's furniture. You know what I mean? So it's not like he ever cares about anybody very much more than himself. Okay, this is why. Okay, so then, all right. Okay, so this is good. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna move on, guys, because it's next thing. Okay, so now, guys, I kind of want to jump to Stephen Miller. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. Let's go to Stephen Miller. And Stephen Miller, what's going on with him? So Stephen Miller, what's going on with him? Is he involved? Is he under investigation in any way? What is this story? What would end up happening with the wall? Okay, with the whole thing with the immigration? Okay, he's terrible, but okay, so. Will the government shut down? This is, I guess, not. This is not actually a question about Stephen, but since he went to promote it, I want to know: are these going to succeed in what he said he wanted today? Okay, or is it just trolling? Okay, who's gonna, what's gonna happen? Okay, so Let me just see what's okay, student loan, what's going on. Okay, guys. So I'm going to talk about Stephen Miller, and then I'll talk about I almost haven't had a chance to look into to look into the wall because the first I just looking into him, and I don't think it changes that much. First, it showed that kind of I said before, I think about Kristen Nielsen, right? So how he felt that when he was from a very young age, he was a teased, merciless. He was very treated very badly in school. There was a lot of bullies. So he realized that the only way he could survive that was to be mean to people, okay, and to use his tongue to mock people, to laugh at them. So that's what he went on doing. So he had all this anger. It's almost like mentally he was like kicking people. He's like a boxer in his mind. Okay, he's hitting everybody. So he's externalized the same thing I said before. The negative feeling, when he feels it, he doesn't want to feel it. He externalizes. Okay, he externalizes. So the hate, I guess, it's the self. This is the thing, guys. He sees himself. This is the thing. He sees himself as dirty, as disgusting. So in order to get rid of that feeling, he needs to see it outside of himself, okay? Because only when it's outside of himself and pointed into others does he feel, I guess, better. And what I thought it was interesting, because I kept asking myself, okay, what is it about like Hispanic, like immigrants, or it could have been hate? What is this about it? That these are the weak people. He finds who are the weakest and goes after the weakest, just as he was the weakest in the playground or whatever. You know what I mean? So what is remarkable is that instead of saying, okay, it's not that, I guess because for me, the idea is like you go after the strong people, you go after the people who, but these people are cowardly. But what they find is that they find the people that they see themselves as being, okay? So he's weak, right? In the food chain, he was weak, that the food chain that he saw. So he's going to find the weakest person, the weakest group that he secretly identify himself with, right? In the sense like he was oppressed, right, in that group of school bullying or whatever it was. So he's going to find the weakest and he's going to point the fingers at them. So he's like this, no, it's them, it's them, it's them, it's not me, it's them, it's them, it's them, it's them. So then, guys, what I saw, then I closed my eyes, okay? And this, I remember, guys, remember when I did this thing of the first reading I did about the children, I think it was the first one when I did the visions and it was very sad and everything. I saw him watching these movies, Nazi movies, okay, obsessively. And again, it shows, I see when I look from at things from his perspective, he wants it to be like the Nazis. He really wants to be like a concentration camps. He sees these people, he wants them to almost like hundreds of them. He wants to like march them. He wants some sort of march, like a death march or something like that. Okay. because it's seen in black and white, and he wants to see them go through this. He wants them to suffer. Because when he sees, guys, this is so creepy, okay, but this is how it works on his mind, okay? It only works He only finds quote unquote happiness when he sees the suffering externalized. So it's not enough for him to see that someone would be sad. Like, for example, if you have a friend and you randomly saw your friend's boyfriend with another girl, you know that if you tell her, she's going to be sad, so she's going to be crying, right? That's emotional sadness. But what he wants is like is like almost like a cartoon of suffering. Like he wants hunger, he wants, I don't know, he wants to see the harm in physical ways, because that's how he felt. Like, because he felt so bad, I'm not justifying, I'm not using this, because he felt so battered inside. It's like he only sees it if it's almost, I'm trying to think here, it has to be physical. Like I said, it's not enough to make someone feel sad. He has to see the suffering. It has to be made real, because otherwise his suffering is not real. You know what I mean? So in order for the loop to be completed on his mind, then it has to be transposed onto something else, and that is how the cleansing project for himself happens. Okay? So this is it, okay? So then I just feel like this is it for him. Okay, so he's deranged, and that's the thing. It's the problem with this. Okay, and where he is now is that there's no goal. Okay, for him, and I've seen this from the beginning. He does not have a goal in mind. He has the goal to to really not oppress in a kind of a subtle way, in a very overt way. Okay, so and now he doesn't have it. This is the thing. He really is there. He's like the it's not that he's an evil angel, because Trump is an evil himself, and almost more brilliant than he is, because he's so transparent. But he does not have much to go. Okay, and then it shows in terms of investigations. Yes, he's been in contact with several Russians. Like, and I almost feel like, I don't know if you see these like movies about spies, where they have a drop. They drop something, some sort of document, or like there's something here where he's in contact with people, I think online, but also there's something there where he's totally committed to the Russians, and he wants them to, he's into them, whatever it is that they want to do. Okay, he really can't wait. Okay, so then, yeah, and it's the same thing I saw, guys. I think there's some sort of financial transfers to him, but his goal really is evil. Okay, he wants to cause harm. He's going to prison, and I see him being beaten up in prison. Okay, because he sees that his eyes are like purple, and there's blood coming out of his mouth. He's going to go to prison. He's going to be beaten up in prison, and he's going to, when he gets there, it's like, oh, it has come full circle. It's like being in the, what do you call it? Um, Playground. Okay, so it reminds me of how he suffered when he was in the playground, but it's like he created that. It didn't go away. Okay, it didn't go away. He wanted everything to go away, but it didn't go away. So he's like, ha ha ha, laughing at people, okay, when they do that to him, because he doesn't. Yeah, I don't think okay, what, okay, I'm just gonna ask, guys. It's kind of interesting. Well, not interesting, but what went wrong with Stephen Miller? Is there a way? I honestly, guys, I don't think he'll ever become human. I don't think there's any way back for him. He's never gonna be, he's really, there's no bone, no good bone, okay, on there. It's just, he's just pure, he's damaged, okay, but what went wrong with him? What made him become like this? Yeah, I don't know, guys. It shows that he's been like this for a very long time, okay? Very young. Very young. Yeah, no, I think he's very young, okay? He's just, the other weird thing, I don't think that their parents are as bad as we would think, okay, necessarily. Um he just saw that he didn't fit in and he really wanted to fit in. So he's going to just, you know what I mean? So he's going to, he wishes, and I feel like this is very sad. Okay. He wishes, it's so weird. I see him watching these movies. Okay. Where he wants to be the white, I don't know, this is the weirdest thing I've seen, guys. This is so bizarre, but I have to share. I see him watching these Fred Astaire movies, and he wishes he was like that. He wishes he could fit in. He wishes he was like a white guy who could pass. Okay, so this is, it's just, there's just something here. Okay, I feel like it's like his deep need to belong. Okay, to really feel like he could be cleansed out of being, he was so tired of being singled out. And if only he could find another candidate to take over his place, another weak person, you know what I mean, then he feels better about himself. Okay, so that's how he feels, that if he creates this evil theater, then he becomes the central figure. You know what I mean? So this is it. Okay, so, and then, like I said, I think there's phone calls, there's communication, there is some sort of financial issue, some sort of corruption. And he lied to the FBI. He doesn't, he's basically, he'll never tell. I don't think he'll ever rat out on anyone. Okay. Yeah, exactly. There's people who exactly the same thing, don't face difficulties, but I just feel like there's just something there. He's just very biased towards the evil. Okay. I don't know how to explain it, guys. It just doesn't, there's not much there. Okay. I don't think there's a lot of place for transformation. Okay. And he is not. Yeah, I don't think, because the thing, guys, it's that he doesn't like pain. Okay. And this is the thing. In order to transform anything, you have to face your pain. He doesn't want to do that. So he likes to inflict the pain on others. You know what I mean? And this is, guys, the pain that he feels is so acute that he feels like he has to be that strong. Okay. So, but this is the thing, guys. This is what I think is quite interesting here, is that, like I said, he has no plan other than hatred. That's all he has. Okay. He's not like, oh, I'm not saying that I obviously don't agree with them, but some Republicans like, oh, we care about money, we care about reforms or whatever. There used to be, I guess, some of them. But this guy, he's not even that money driven. It's just destruction. Okay. I think he likes power. I think he's very awkward. He just still feels like he's kind of like regretful. He kind of is regretful of, he feels regretful about how the hair thing. Okay. Uh, yeah, it's just really, I don't know, but like I said, it's almost like, I'm trying to think here, guys. Yeah, I just feel like this guy, he's just a damaged. He's always been like this, and this reminds me. I don't want to get into, like, I sometimes I feel like, this thing is psychotherapy. I don't know what it is, but something, it reminds me of these movies. I don't know if you've seen this movie. There was a documentary once that talked about the psychopathic children, the parents of children who they've always known were very evil, like little kids, okay, who are deceitful, and I don't know, it's very complicated, okay, how to explain it, because it's just, there just are some children, okay, and they've had been like this for a very long time, and sometimes they're just psychopaths, so I don't know how to explain it, and how the parents deal with it, how hard it is for them, because I don't know, it's very complicated. It's not like as if, because I remember, the cases like this where it's just really, the culture. Yeah. So anyway, so you know what I'm saying. So I feel like the pain that this, in order for someone like you that felt of so much pain to heal, he had to be very courageous and get into so much work. But he's not. He's not like that. What is EMDR, Lucian? I don't know what that is. So that's that, it's just like, they learn how to deal, okay? But oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just really, and like I said, I think he may die young in prison, okay? I don't know that he's gonna go to, because, guys, remember, Stephen Miller does not have money, okay? I don't think. Oh no, maybe he does actually. Did you see he has an apartment in DC? His parents helped him get an apartment. Some money, I guess. I don't know. So yeah. So no, it was his uncle, I think it was, okay? The uncle that wrote an op-ed or something, okay? Oh, interesting. Oh, very interesting. EMDR breaks neurological patterns through eye movements. Very interesting. Wow, very interesting. That's very interesting. So this is it, okay? So he's just I feel like he's just there's no way around it, okay? He's a snake, okay, through and through, and he's never and then so okay. So now let me ask about, the whole thing about Stephen Miller. Okay, he said he was going to shut down the government if is there going to be a deal for Trump's wall? Okay, because remember how the whole thing with Nancy, she's like, no, 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 no. So what's going to happen here? So guys, okay. I see several images about the wall. Okay, so the wall. First, I remember this reminds me I had seen it before. So I see the wall thing happening, and then it's like imagine if there was like a little yeah, like a wall, okay, that is like a toy size, but then there's like I see someone's foot, kind of like it's as if the wall is a toy size, and then it's like Muller's feet, okay, like lifts it. So it's almost closed, it's almost a done deal, and then it falls apart, and then he can't concentrate. I think this is the thing. I think it gets to the point where he can only be concentrate on his cases, his legal problems, and then it kind of falls apart. Okay, though I think it falls apart. It may even be that I wonder if the Democrats are going to say okay, whatever, but it does not. Okay, I don't think the wall is ever going to get built. No, I don't think, because he's not going to be able to focus on it enough. There's too many other problems for him. Okay, that's one. Secondly, this is the thing. I saw Stephen Miller. He really, really, really wants it. Okay, obviously, but then I see that he has, Jared. This is the interesting thing. Jared is like, guys, I almost feel like it's so interesting. It's like psychopath competition. Who's the evilest of them all? Jared is more evil than that guy, okay? Because Jared is able to pretend. Like Stephen Miller, he's always like, like he has that like little face, like, he's always like that. He's transparent. He doesn't pretend to like, okay, so, but then you look at someone like him, like Kushner, he's able to like, oh, yeah, like that. And then the Jared, Jared is guys, so cute. He's like the he's watching everybody from behind. He's like, oh hi. And he's like Jared is like, oh I love Stephen Miller. He's great. He's great. Like because he's Stephen Miller is like he really is like a weapon. He sees Stephen Miller as a guy with a it's almost as if Jared can't directly be as mean as the other guy. He's almost jealous of Stephen Miller, okay? So then guys, so this is it. He's protected by Jared because like I said, he is as evil as Jared except that he has less power, okay? And he's awkward. Jared is not, okay? And then this is the thing. Now, what happens is that something happens to Jared. Jared has to leave. Okay, what happened? Oh, Jared. So he has to leave. Okay, he's like, I see a hand grabbing Jared. Like he has to go. He's taken out, and then the moment Jared goes, the door opens and he falls. Like it's like as if there's a door to as if you were in the attic and the bottom of the attic thing, like the door trap door thing open. He falls in there. So that he has protection. This is why he's still there because he's as evil as and Jared loves the fact that he's divisive. He's an asshole and everything. Okay, because then people, he loves that environment where people are not, it's like he loves, it's a toxic environment. Okay, so divide and conquer. Okay, so he needs Stephen Miller for that environment. Okay, he's a freak and he has his sexual issues, whatever. I think he has all kinds of weird, I don't know what. And then, and this is it. Okay, so I feel like what's interesting here is that it shows that Stephen Miller has been one of the most constant presences, okay, in next to Trump. Trump likes him because Trump loves evil people. Okay, he loves people who could do things like, I bet you can get away with that, huh? Huh? Like, they can do things, they're very gnarly for most people. But what happens is that as soon as Jared leaves, and I don't know when exactly that's going to happen, things are going to change very quickly for what's his name? Okay, for Stephen Miller, and soon he's going to fall quickly. It's over. The downfall of Stephen Miller will be swift. Okay, because nobody, I mean, of all these people, guys, nobody likes anybody. And all he does is like he doesn't, it's so interesting. He can't even get a gun. Okay, imagine if like Stephen Miller, hey, cover it for me. Like if you're gonna go to some sort of war or something, like you imagine you depend on Stephen Miller to shoot and protect you, you're dead. You know what I mean? He's unable. He's unfit. He's everything. So like I said, he's gonna fall because he had a protector. The protector was Jared. Okay, and I think, like I said, Trump likes him, but once Trump, he's just gonna be a casualty, not casualty because he's awful, okay, but that's that. Okay, now, okay, now, wow, this is intense, guys. Right? So let me just ask again about the wall. Is there gonna be? And just quickly here, I have this one thing of cards, just this one that I have right now. So what about Jared? I'm sorry, not Jared. Stephen Miller and building the wall. Are we gonna? Oh, this is actually forget about Stephen. Just the wall. Is Trump gonna reach a deal to get the wall built, or is the government gonna shut down? He's gonna, guys. This is interesting. He actually really wants to shut the government down because he feels that he's gonna get more time, guys. This is interesting. Okay, he feels that he's going to get more time if he shuts the government. It's like he's this desperate. He has to stop this whole thing, okay? So, but no, it's like, I want to shut the government down. Like, no, stop this damn investigation, okay? So yeah, guys, just commenting here on your request. I did a really very funny reading. I don't know if you've ever seen a reading on Ivana. It was amazing. It was really interesting. So maybe I should do, but not today, okay? Okay, so then. Okay, so let's see here. Are we gonna have a government shutdown? Let's see here. A lot of money? Okay. Oh, Russian money? Yeah, really? Oh, there's court. Yeah, Russian money in court, huh? Yeah, no. Sad news. So, okay, so, oh, more money, huh? Expecting money, yeah? Oh, in the White House, yeah? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I feel like there's Russian money at stake here, huh? Yeah. He's waiting for some sort of money to come to him as well in private. Okay, from, again, the Russian money. There's a change. Oh, an ending. Really? So, guys, I don't know. Who's Rosilla? I don't know who that is, Rosilla. So then, guys, this is it. Okay, so I just feel like there's something here. Okay, so what is let's see things from Nancy Pelosi's perspective. Nancy, is Trump gonna succeed in shutting down the government? No, you don't. I told him if he does that, we're gonna bring in John Jr. first thing. Okay, so So they are threatening him to say, okay, if you do that, we're gonna, I think you should do what is as you're told. And I feel like I said, there's just something here that he can't take his mind off of the Russia stuff, and he may let go of that eventually. Okay, so he's just like she's like, we're playing rough with him. You know what I mean? She's very like she's very like so she's so composed. I could never be like that. Well, we're just telling him that we're gonna get his children. And he's, how he is. He's just a coward. At the end of the day, that's what he is. So she's not even, she knows. She's just being blunt about it. Okay. All right. So this is that, guys. I don't know something. I just feel like it's also like giving me this image of the last grasp of air. Okay, last grasp of air, because he wants so badly to try. He's gonna try to shut down the government because he wants to shut down. If he could, guys, he would shut down the entire government. Oh, stop it, the whole thing. That's all. That's his. Stop, because he wants to get rid of the investigation. He can't stand not being able to do it the way he wants. Okay, so then here we have Trump's. Okay, all right. Now we have. Okay, now this is it. Okay, now next. Okay, guys. Okay. So this is the thing. Let me, somebody. Yeah, I'm gonna cross off the thing about Pence because I've next time maybe. Okay, because I realize I'm now have a lot of time, and there's a couple of big ones here. Okay, so let's focus. I'm gonna cross off Oliver North. And I'm gonna leave it if we have time for ICE. But I think what's important to do now, guys, is to look into next week, okay? To really think about what's happening next week. I think to see if anything else is gonna come before Christmas. And then the ACA repeal is a big deal, okay? And then Ryan Zinke. I don't know. This would be second. But let's see. I want to know about. Let's find out about the ACA repeal. There's a urgency, okay? Okay. So what about ACA repeal? The judge in Texas repealed quote unquote ACA. Is this going to go over? Is it going to go through? So guys, it's so interesting. So the first image really was, imagine if I just see the judge as a very small figure, okay, very tiny, and he like comes up from the, as if there was like a, I don't know, a ceiling or something. He comes up with his thing. Oh, I repealed. But then he looks up and there's like, for example, sometimes I used to think about this, like imagine being an ant, and then does the ant know how big your hand is? Like sometimes I think about those things, okay? So I don't know. Really, I'm very deep. Yeah. So that's kind of the position here, is he's an ant to these men wearing black. Okay, I think it's probably the Supreme Court or some higher court, and they always walk over it. Okay, they walk over it on. It's like he's a tiny thing, and they walk over it like he crushing him. The judge, and the judge is like the dead insect or something. Okay, so it's showing us several things. Okay, I feel like this is the thing first. And there was, maybe it could be that I'm influenced by I read this art. Well, I don't read it. There was something, I don't think I read the whole thing, but it was like article about how the Republicans, their dream was to repeal the ACA, but now they're very worried about the message that is sent. Okay, they're actually super worried about it. Okay, so I just see, guys, the whole thing being crushed quickly. So yeah, I'm live. Grace, you can't see it. I don't know, guys. Just can just tell her to refresh. I don't know. So anyway, so like I was saying, yeah. So what I was gonna say. So as I was saying, Yeah, it looks like there's a much bigger. This is the thing, guys. Remember how I had said before? I don't remember which reading it was, that the Republicans, the ones that are not, involved with Russia, they quickly understand the way the wind is blowing. Okay, and they realize that if they go for certain things, they're going to lose it completely. The ground is falling beneath their feet. This is a feeling I have. Okay, and that if they sustain certain things, they don't understand that it's almost like, this is what I think. Okay, that there's a sense, even in the among the conservative justices, they want to, and it's something like about Kavanaugh, even all these people, they want to keep their jobs, so they're gonna be kind of laying low, because, guys, you know what? So I'm realizing that they don't want to defend Trump. Okay, they do not want to defend Trump, and I feel like this is still, hi Diana. So this is why, okay, and it feels like, I feel like even if they have these horrible plans and all these things, at the end of the day, these people understand self-preservation. And this is why. When they saw, what was it? When they saw the thing about Flynn and the thing about Cohen, they were like, because they're in the legal profession, they're like, this guy is not going to survive this. They're never going to survive this. So I'm stepping out of this. I'm not going to go down on this boat. Okay, because for them, as I've said before, guys, all these people, the large majority of them are extremely mediocre. So it's very hard for them to get this job otherwise. They're not brilliant. There's nothing. They don't deserve the jobs they got. So they're going to try as much as they can to actually lay low, because that, who knows, maybe they can stay at their jobs, because I feel like these people may, like I said before, I've seen this over and over again, they may leave. So this is what I think, guys. I just feel like, okay, so yeah, it feels like the guy really wanted a win. Okay, this Republican guy over there, okay? And I just feel like, but there's something really anticlimactic. Oh, hi. Hi, Mary. Hi, nice to see you. So I'm just I'm kind of towards the end here, just talk about ECA. Okay. So it just feels like there's something really anticlimactic, okay? So so anyway, so guys, okay, so this is a sense I get. There's something that stampede, okay? There's a stampede over this, and it kind of crushes the whole thing, okay? So I'm trying to think here, guys. Is there another way to ask this? I'm thinking here. Let me ask it differently, okay? Let me ask this. Um, let's see here. Will okay. Let's just see here. Let's just say here. Will someone are we going to lose our health insurance? Okay, are people enrolled in the ACA right now going to lose it? Right, because this if it were to go through, is that correct? If correct me if I'm wrong, but if they okay, so if they feel like, right, if everything goes through, please correct me, right? I'm correct, right? If they get what they want, that means we will no longer have anything related to Obamacare. It would be annulled completely, right? With nothing to replace it. So let me ask, okay, let me ask here, okay, so are we going to lose our health insurance? No, I don't think so, guys. I really don't think so. So oh my God, you guys, wow. So yeah, so I kind of feel like I said, yeah, I just feel like it starts to, like, this is a buzz, boom, zzz, like they get rid of it quickly, because you know what it is, they're assessing. This is what's interesting, okay? They are assessing their chances. They're starting to get real, quote unquote, okay, to realize that they have to rethink everything, because Trump, you know what I mean? Um, Trump is just really, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, guys. So it's just like, guys, Cynthia, just open a new copy the address and open a new browser. Okay, just open a new browser. Forget about this window. Close the window. Get a new window with the same link. Okay, so that's what it shows, guys. Okay, so it just feels like the Republicans are there is so much more that they know than we do. Okay, and I feel like there's only it's like it's only gonna go so far. Okay, there's stuff that people are falling behind the scenes. Okay, and they feel like if we do something as unpopular as this, okay, then it's just it's they don't know. Okay, so yeah, so it's weekend. Okay, so but you know what, what's not it's nothing lasts forever. No, okay, this is the thing. Yes, the courts are packed, we have all of it, but if the whole thing is fake, okay. Oh my God, I don't want to, guy, Lucian, please, the base. What is the base? I mean, how, like, let's get real. There was all these polls are fake. What is the base? Is a bunch of people who are paid by the stupid Koch brothers and the Russians. That's the base. Like, what is the base? I mean, let's get real. Sorry, like, the Republic, like this base. It's like I think it doesn't. It's not as strong as people say it is. I'm sorry, it is not one of the things that it. Do not believe this bullshit. Middle of, like, no, don't, just don't believe it. Like, they're not telling the truth. This is why, guys, why are they walking back on this? Because they know people don't buy this bullshit anymore. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is this? Like some crazy fucking idiot. I'm sorry, like, I'm sorry, and I'm not like yelling at you, Lucian, but I want you guys to be like, oh, but the base is fucking bullshit. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know what? The guy's like, are you like, people are always dumb for so long. You know what I mean? It's like the women who marry the con artists. Okay, at some point the truth is gonna come out. Like, you know what I mean? At some point the whole thing is gonna come out. Either they kill everybody, you know, so yeah, it's not as exactly they exist. The people vote for Trump. They believe that there's people in the right wing, but I just feel like online, it's really, it really is, guys. Honestly, online, it's magnified by AI bots and people that are paid to post. This is why I want you to understand. This is not in the real world. It's not like this, okay. And I feel like it's just there's so much money on their side because all the donors are paying people, but there's some things you can't fake. You know what I mean? At some point, you know what I mean? Yeah, so I just feel, guys, exactly the president's supposed to be for everybody. It's just like it's really not, and I think they made the account of people who are truly I think that what Trump means by the base is the radicals, the white supremacists, the right wingers, who would, the bomb guy, for example, right? So that's his base. Okay, these are pretty much terrorists. Okay, this is like the people that are the base. Yeah, let's kill everybody, whatever, you know. So I just feel like people like don't be threatened by them. Okay, I just be like that's the thing. Either eventually the truth is gonna come out. Either the truth comes out or they succeed in killing us all. Okay, exactly. It's like the base. Oh, the base. What base? What base? I think it's like, the problem is that I mean, what is really the problem here? I think we should really try to reframe it in the sense the propaganda machine. Okay. This is the thing. I think what is more powerful than the base is the propaganda machine. Okay. Because I feel like they create this fakeness that is not real. You know what I mean? There's all these, it's the fake news machines, it's all these people. No, it's not. Okay, so not bankers. It's not the bankers. Okay, I'm sorry. I live in New York. Okay, bankers don't like Trump. No CEO supported Trump. Okay, let's like get real. Let's like get to the point. Okay, so it's just like it's not like, oh, everybody who works in Wall Street is horrible. Everybody, no, it's not like this. Okay, it's the propaganda machine repeats things over and over again as to make it appear as though the popularity is true. It's not. Okay. So they create this narrative of the base and all that. It's really they're trying to avoid, you know, there's voter suppression. Guys, what is this all about? If the base existed, voter suppression wouldn't exist. Think about it, just think about it, right? They could really truly win, then they would not need to be constantly like doing voter suppression, calculating, getting people off the rolls, right? It's because they don't have the votes, right? And they had to manipulate and do everything under the book. So, you know what I mean? So this is it. It may have worked one time. It doesn't work forever. And I think, maybe I don't know anybody who voted for Trump, okay, but I would think the best thing to do it's to just continue because the truth is gonna come out, okay? Eventually, all of it is gonna come out. I believe it, guys. You know what I mean? And I think this is it. It's like, oh, the base, fuck them. I'm sorry, I'm done with them. You know what I mean? Like whatever. It's like if they're that stupid, then let them. They go to this guys. It's so sad. It's just the whole thing. Look at what's happening to the people with the farmers, the soybeans, and all that. It's like they're gonna be bankrupt. Everybody's starving because they believe this asshole. Okay, so it is what it is. It's not gonna last forever. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I want to rant. I want to rant. So yeah, so you know what I mean? Just like whatever. It's just like I said, guys, their reality is hitting. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. The reality is hitting them. Going back to what I was saying before, look at the base. The base, fuck. Whatever you think of the word base, just say fuck them. Okay. It's propaganda. It's like they're pushing propaganda. The base. Eventually, truth comes out. Truth is gonna come out. However long it takes, is gonna come out. So there's only, it's like, oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna close my eyes here. Yeah, even the guys who are angry, guys. Even the guys who are angry. The guys who could be like white supremacists, they're angry at Trump because they realize he's not gonna work for them. Okay, I think he's really, I think guys, they really are starting to see who he is. You can't deny, right? I mean, it's gonna be tough. They're gonna see it, and I think they're seeing. Okay, and they're seeing the investigations. They're seeing, and look at what's happening at Fox. Okay, right, exactly. I strongly look at what's happening in Fox. The guy Andrew Napolitano, he's saying it in straight words. He's like, he used to be a judge. He's like, they don't bring this stuff up, right? Until right. So it's not, guys. I don't believe that in this whole narrative, like the country is divided. Yeah, it is divided because of propaganda. Okay. Once the stuff starts coming out, what are they gonna do? Okay. So, all right. So sorry, I'm like the big, it's really propaganda driven. Okay. So anyway, I'm not sorry. Like I'm like, what off say? But really, okay. So that's that. Okay, now, okay. Sorry how that came up, guys. I went off. Let's start talking about the base. So yeah. So, but by the way, guys, I started. Yeah, I started. Okay, I started. Talking about this when I was talking about the ACA. I don't believe it's going to be repealed, okay? And then the other thing I wanted to say that I was going to look into is what happens next week, okay? So let's see here. I'm going to look into, okay guys, so this is the thing. What's going to happen next week, okay? What's going to happen next week in terms of bombshells, okay? I feel like there's going to be bombshells. Guys said there's one shot, but let's see what's going to happen before Christmas because that's important. That connects to the shutdown of the government and this other thing. Okay, so what's happening next week in Mueller? Okay, guys. So I was gonna say, I saw this is the first thing I saw. I saw Flynn. Okay, Flynn kind of coming up. It's like a the those boxes you open up and there's a toy with a spring that goes like this, and this is Flynn comes out of the box, and it's like he's talking. He says something, and I think it's about whatever it is that he's going to talk about. Okay, the people that are connected to him, and then right away I saw um, Sergey Kislyak. Okay, and then which is the ambassador, and then I saw the meetings with Kislyak, and then I see Jeff Sessions, and then I see Ivanka crying. Okay, Ivanka crying something about related to Jared, and then Don Jr. I feel like, guys, honestly, I feel like is anybody gonna be is more indictments? An indictment coming before it's Christmas? Yeah. Yeah, I think there's like Jared is packing or something. Guys, it's hard. I don't want to get us excited about things, okay? Because you never know when those things are you know how it is. It's not like, and what we have seen so far is that it's like Mueller sews everything up together. Okay, so it's tighter and tighter, and I see Don Jr. because of the meeting with Kislyak. Okay, so there's this whole, and I also saw the other thing I want to say is the guy Andrew. I think it's Andrew Miller. Okay, the guy. Remember how there was a secret meeting with Mueller, the secret hearing? Is that guy? Okay, they're gonna come to he's gonna have to testify or go to jail, contempt of court, something like that, and it's all moving fast. Okay, and okay, is our family Trump's family members going to be indicted or mentioned by Mueller before the Democrats get into the House? I'm seeing Don Jr. guys. I'm seeing Don Jr. I don't know Don Jr. because there's something I kind of feel like I sense Mueller saying something here. We have to. Some of it has to happen in recess because it will be very chaotic. Okay, some of it could happen in recess because if it's between Christmas and New Year, there's something here. I don't know actually if the courts are closed. Do you guys know about the dates of the courts? I think it's closed actually. Okay, right? Do you know if there's a recess of the courts between Christmas and New Year's? I don't know because that would make sense if it closes between Christmas and New Year's. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. Should I look it up? I'm gonna look it up. Virginia, what is that? Okay, so say Southern. Okay, Southern District, New York holidays. Okay, so U.S. District Court. Okay, so holidays. November. Yeah, I just think it's normal. It doesn't look like it's. I don't know, right? It doesn't. I don't feel like it's totally closed though, right? So it's like it shows that it's gonna be closed for Christmas and then New Year's Day, but nothing. It's not like it's not gonna be a huge. It probably be a little slower, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be closed. So 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 guys, yeah, I see Christmas like maybe a little Christmas, huh? Little present, yeah, for everybody. So it shows that maybe there isn't that much. It's not there's no plan, but I feel like Mueller is not gonna stop. Okay, he's just gonna. It's gonna get tighter and tighter. Okay, in the sense of like yeah, I feel like the developments are Don Jr. The guy Andrew Miller is gonna be. He's gonna have to go to grand jury or whatever. Okay. Oh, interesting, interesting. Oh, that's right. Most courts don't have any cases during the week because jurors. Okay, interesting. Okay, this is good. So I actually feel like the 24th, guys, next Monday could be big because I see this is like it's snowing. People are still getting presents. and then something big, okay, blows up, because I feel like Mueller's, he's not necessarily bringing the biggest of the biggest right now, but he's still okay, he's still moving along. And once, what is the difference between now and when the Democrats start? Things are going to change the pace. They're not going to be able to control the narrative anymore, and they are all secretly scared. Okay, so this is it, guys. And I said before, those people, they know they're in trouble. Okay, and I think there's something here where the meetings with the Russians, and guys, Jared, can you imagine? I mean, I think Jared, even if he gives up a lot of people, he could maybe not get the death penalty, but I don't see how. I feel the crimes that Jared has, you know what I mean? Think about it. He's an agent for Jared, imagine, for Saudi Arabia. It's very serious. So, congressional recess. Okay, so let's see here. So yeah, guys. Is that right? Okay, so should we look at Ryan Zinke now or later? I don't know. I almost feel like I want to find out more about what's happening now. Okay, right? I don't know. Let me know. I want to know more about this stuff. Okay, so next week again. So there's Flynn news. There's Andrew Miller stuff. The result of people who wanted to stop Mueller, and there's something here connected to Okay, this is an interesting thing, guys. Okay, so Jared is, of course, he's sweating, and it just shows there's all these people doing this sign like this. Okay, like this, and so they're like, Jared, it's like this, and then I see immediately MBS, and then I see the guy George Nader. So I think what's going to happen as soon as the year starts or next, I guess this is probably unexpected, okay, is that they're going to start, indeed, like the article said, they're going to start showing the hand for the what is it called, for the Middle East stuff, okay. And it has something to do with George, because George Nader, guys, he was in all these meetings, okay, the meetings where in the Seychelles will have a lot to do with this, okay. So then so that's that, okay. And then Susan say, I wonder if the judge would give Flynn some time for his stunt about McCabe and stroke. So, Susan, it was something that some people wrote on, I think it was YouTube, that I posted part of some video that I had already done. It was interesting. It said something like that Michael Flynn, this is one of the many things, okay, about Mike Flynn. So this is just about him not lying to the FBI, but there's more, right? I think this is what people told me, like, no, there's more just on this one case, okay. So I don't know, okay. I just feel like he's not as free as he seems to think he is, okay. So that's that, okay. I just feel like it's getting tighter, and this is what the big change here is. There could be some mention of somebody in Israel, but I feel like next year, guys, Jared and the Saudi Arabia thing is going to come out, and it's going to be even bigger. Okay, because how have you noticed, guys, for example, how Trump was attacking Mueller, right? And then Michael Cohen comes out, Southern District. The same thing, I think, with the thing with they like attacking Russia, and then Middle East. This is what is going to happen. I think the focus is going to change a little bit. Okay, not the focus, but the avenues. It's opening up again and again. Okay, so you know what I mean. So I think it's just gonna be bomb. It's kind of like, for example, the moment Trump thinks he has control over the narrative, he doesn't. So you see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like all these details like this, boom, 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 boom. What is he gonna do? He can't. Yeah, so it's exactly global operation, and how corrupt, the bribery and all that. It's in the end, it's kind of like it's very, it's old school in the sense of like it's just this money. It's like transparently about money. Get money, give money, and it's showing, guys. I still see I don't know when Letitia James is gonna take over, but I still see Babs. Babs is very excited. Babs Underwood, Barbara Underwood in New York. So she's very excited. She's like, yeah, she's very accomplished, whatever. And it's has to do with how all this money that came into Jared, it comes to it goes to it goes to New York. Okay. So Jared, here's the money from MBS, huh? Huh? Oh. So you know what I mean? So this is like the whole thing just falls apart. And I don't get, guys, really why. Okay, this is maybe a question, and then I'm gonna go. I have to go, but how come Jared is still in the government? I don't get it, right? Don't you think that if you had somebody around you who is just that bad, okay, right, like who has all these problems, how come he's still inside the government? Would he do better for Trump outside? What is the point here? How come Jared still? No, because Jared is, guys. Okay, guys. Oh my God, so gross. So the only reason why Trump is in the government is to steal. The only way he can steal is to get a family person to be the contact person. So if Jared is in the government, that means he can still make money, right? So this, if he goes, how is he going to get the payments? How is he going to arrange to get payments from foreign governments? Oh, yeah. This is why. Simple answer. Because he needs to arrange the deals so they can get paid on the side. Period. That's it. Very simple. Oh, yeah. So this is it, guys. Perfect. Okay. And yeah, because anybody who wants to do business, quote unquote, with Trump, they call Jared. Okay, this is it. This is it. So interesting, huh? Yeah, guys, I feel bad about my rant on the base. What, the base? Like I got so got so I'm sorry, I don't explode somewhere. So this is it. Oh my God, you guys, I don't, honestly, I kind of my energy is lowering. I don't want to do Ryan Zinke because I feel like Ryan Zink is a big deal. Okay, he has 17 investigations, so there's more there. Okay, I want to be on a fresh mind because I don't find him particularly interesting. Okay, I mean he is extremely criminal, but tomorrow, you know what I mean. Tomorrow, do Ryan Zinke. So so this is it, guys. Okay, so tomorrow we'll continue. Okay, but I thought it was interesting today. Okay, today was interesting with the I thought the stuff about what's coming next. Okay, so and and everything. Okay, so tomorrow, guys, tomorrow 7:30. Monday, of course, as you guys know, it's always a big day, right? Monday, it's always a big deal. Tomorrow is going to be huge, huge. So, okay, all right, guys, have a good evening. And oh my God, yeah. Oh my God. Okay, guys. So, so tomorrow we have conversations. Okay, 7:30 tomorrow. And oh, by the way, let me know what you think about those extra videos, because I got this program that makes it easier for me to cut the videos, okay? And so I think I'm going to continue to do it that way, to split the videos. It's much easier than putting the timestamps, okay? So anyway, now you have everybody love. So anyway, but it's just okay. So if you have an opinion, I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing it out there because it's easier for me to cut the videos later. So I'm gonna try to do that. It's easier because the timestamps takes so long for me to do, and writing, and it's like a lot for me. I cut. It takes a little bit to export. Okay, right? So I think it's nicer. Okay, all right, guys. So have a good evening. See you later. Okay. Bye bye. Okay.